because Peter is looking too limitedly. He's looking at an earthly kingdom. And Jesus says, you only have in mind earthly things, human things. You're worried about politics. You're worried about kingdom building on earth. You don't have in mind the things of God and God's kingdom and what God is in the midst of doing. And to top it off, what does he call him?
Satan.
This is a remez. Have we ever heard, you will not surely die, or never, Lord, this will never happen to you? I mean, I hope we did, because I read it over there just for this purpose. Genesis chapter 3, the serpent says, you will not surely die. Jesus is hinting at the Genesis story in Genesis chapter 3. That's why he calls him Satan. He said, those are Satan words right there. You're quoting the adversary. Now, thank you very much. So that gives you an idea of what's going on with Peter and Jesus, but the conversation isn't done. And I'm going to pick up in Mark chapter 8. And in Mark chapter 8, this conversation has just taken place. Beginning in verse 34, then Jesus called the crowd to him along with his disciples. My question is, what crowd? What crowd? Jesus had to be in a place where he could see the gates of Hades and a rock. What is he looking at here? I don't know for sure which crowds, but could it be that he's calling to worshipers down there at Caesarea Philippi who are worshiping Pan? I don't know for sure if they're doing things at the moment, but it's obviously a cultic site and everyone knows what's going on. And so after Jesus rebukes Peter and says, oh, you just have in mind the human kingdom, human politics, human mindset. No, you need to have your mind set on the things above, the things of God, heavenly things. And then Jesus begins to explain what that looks like. He calls the crowd to him and his disciples, and this is what he says.